What's up, family? Alright, so Saint Germain is a really powerful energy and frequency to work with at this time, I believe, because of just this major transformation energy. I don't know if you looked at the previous read, but this is a week where we're gonna get into super hermit mode. I know we have Thanksgiving coming. Of course, be in hermit mode as much as possible, but make sure you're investing in yourself. Go out and get a massage. Do the things for self-love. Okay, and grounding is very important at this time. There's a few cards that are not in the right direction. I don't like it. And I don't understand what is happening. But anyway, let me stop, because there's so many of these cards to go through. I'll just have to get it right as I go. But I hope everybody's been having a wonderful day. Again, Saint Germain is a great energy for clearing out any negativity, any past hurts. So turn right to. Alright, don't be afraid. Give yourself permission to be great. That's what I'm seeing, looking at here. What is really good, y'all? I'm confusion. It's about to really make a huge mess. I see spiritual turbocharge up, so like the spiritual energy around you is pulsating really fast. So it's like a lot of I did see the Master Manifestor card as well. So I feel like you're manifesting quickly. That's why it's so very important to keep your energy clear, keep your mindset positive, only thinking on the things that you want to manifest. Get real outrageous. Write down what it is that you want to manifest, and get dream crazy, dream big, and then once you do that, dream bigger, right? Because I want to employ you to go watch the Tabitha Brown interview she did with this guy. He used to work for Hollywood Access, I think. She just did an interview with him within the last few weeks, I want to say. And I've been skipping over it. I knew I was going to watch it. I mean, Tab is always so inspiring. I know I was going to watch it, I just didn't know when. But since this week is the week that I've been designated to hermit mode because of all of the major transformation and things like that, I think it's really important to start planning out how you want the rest of how you want 2025 to go, the rest of your life to go, what goals, desires, and all of that. It's time to plant that now, because the soil is very fertile. Look, I knew this was a manifestor card or something about prosperity. It says prosperity, abundance of prosperity. It's like it's coming in. No, I'm not supposed to be looking at the cards, but that's just where we are, and it's just the energy that has been coming through. Bottom of the deck, what do we have? Okay, so we have Libra. So I feel like the scales are balancing. If there was any imbalance at in your life at some point, so I just saw 174 cat 4 hertz, cats purr. bottom of the deck. I also learned today Metatron is a really powerful energy to work with at this time as well. I didn't know his number was 111. So if you've been seeing 111 or 1111, that's Metatron. You know, just showing you that he's around, available to help you. It's a very powerful energy as well. So if you don't know anything about these energies, look them up. I found a really great video on Saint Germain earlier today. It's a great meditation. It's about 40 minutes long. I added it to my morning routine, my divine rising, because we're not mourning anything. We're always in celebration, right? And we, just got to be mindful of the words that we speak, even though they're two different words. It's the energy that is placed on certain words, and to say that puts the vibe of we should be sad about a new day, we should be sad about new beginnings, which, the beginning of the day is a new beginning. Spirit says more and more belief, and then sage yourself. We have here, keep your energy cleared and have more and more belief in the impossible when it comes to the desires of your hearts that you want to achieve. Have more and more belief, and when you do that, add a little more on top of it. Ashe, 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 ashe. My heart chakra just pulsating right now. The heart chakra is connected to abundance as well. I tried to use you for my benefit, but you are too powerful. It backfired. Somebody tried to play you for a fool. Oh my gosh, I did too much on Amazon today. Absolutely too much, but I have at least 3-4 decks coming in. The Black Friday, even though it's probably not even that much of a discount or whatever, and then it's the same day, they got me with the same day joint. All I went on there to get was a little container and a puff. That's it. That's all. Amazon is starting to be like Walmart. Okay, you know how you go in for one thing, come out with the whole store. Ain't nobody got time for that. But anyway, family, so we have rejection is God's protection. So usually this has to do with people rejecting you, but I feel like now it has to do with you in regards to us taking this week to really meditate, to plant intentions, plant seeds, all of the things. Look, we have causing unnecessary issues. So that's why we are going into extreme hermit mode. I'm gonna call it extreme hermit mode because I'm naturally in hermit mode. But even though sometimes I'll go out maybe once or twice a week or whatever, and so I'm not even doing that. I hadn't even done it. Even on Sunday, usually I have about 3 different spots I like to hit up. I didn't do anything on Sunday. I just kind of stayed in my energy, did some healing work, and shit. Just that one day, I feel like I'm looking more refreshed. But like I said, this is a time of spiritual turbocharge. So anything that you do spiritually is going to have a multiplied effect to it. All right, so as we get into the read, first card out is October. Okay, the main theme of this read, so I feel like a lot of things happen. Seeds were planted in October, and those seeds are possibly coming into manifestation. So if you can remember anything, October may have been a very important time. We also know October is the month of the ancestors, because Halloween, we celebrate the day, it's kind of like the Day of the Dead or whatever. So just giving honor to those who came before us and their sacrifices. And look, we have connecting passionately. I feel like that is the time where our new spiritual gifts possibly were downloaded. Look, and underneath that we have great grandfather. We know he's an ancestor. Most likely he's an ancestor at this time for a lot of us. And so that's possibly around the time where our great grandfather on our father's side, to be exact, you may not know both of them. You may only know one, but that was a time that he came in and was trying to connect passionately with us. A lot of our ancestors, I feel like, because the veil, naturally each October 31st, the veil is lifted. But I think collectively the paradigm of Mother Gaia has shifted to the point where the veil, a layer of the veil has been lifted. Maybe not as much for some people, but those who are already on the spiritual journey, and that may not even be a part of your gifts that you even know of or recognize, or you may be connecting passionately with them and don't even know it, because I really don't feel like I have that much connection to my ancestors. It kind of scares me as well. But also we did have a reading where it was saying, don't be afraid, just open yourself up to it. Spirit is going to take you at the rate, at your level, at the pace that you need to go. Okay, so there's nothing to be afraid of, nothing to fear. You have control. You can shut it down whenever you need to shut it down. You can open up to it and allow it to come in as needed. Breathing exercises. So make sure you're doing a lot of breathing exercises, that you're focusing on your breath. The breath is consciousness. Each breath carries messages. Right? So whether you're giving messages or you're breathing in, just inhale, exhale, there's always messages there. We have so many loving ancestors and spirit guides and angels that are surrounding you at this time, especially if you're dedicating this time to growth, grounding, spiritual practices, just fortifying your spiritual journey. You have so much help and assistance here. First card to clarify, visualize the diaphragm. We have D, N, and V. Okay, so you could be dealing with someone with those initials in their name. And then we have be spiritually strategic, and that's what this week is for. It says intentions. Like we said, we're going to spend this week setting intentions. Resin, sage, we're going to be constantly using those every day if we can, to clear our energy, cleanse the energy in our spaces, in our cars, all of the things, meditation, spiritual baths. So make sure you take some spiritual baths, work with your crystals, speaking in tongue with your angel prayers, because I want to say, you want to think about in your heart, or hold in your heart, or just within you in your center, the things that you want. And when you speak in tongues, right? But have the attention of what you are wanting to draw in. Have that intention tied to those tongues, just in case, they say somebody's always watching or whatever the fuck, But if you speak in tongue and then just attach those attentions to it, then I feel like that's even a turbocharge to your prayers as well. And other people that may be listening won't understand you, but your spirit guides and your ancestors, your divine force, the divine forces that cover you and protect you and walk with you, they will definitely get the message. Love, so be operating in unconditional love, faith, and working with the light, whether it's the white light. I'm gonna put flame here too. The violet flame of Saint Germain, the blue flame, I believe, of Archangel Michael. I believe Sekhmet even has a violet flame. That's what I really thought about. So it's like, when I think about that violet flame, I think of two different energies, Sekhmet and Saint Germain. Anyway, the next card that we're going to clarify is misunderstanding. You got some people that are committed to misunderstanding you. Don't get frustrated. This is coming out next to the visualize, the diaphragm, and the lungs. Just breathe. Breathe in the misunderstanding. Call down the violet flame and the white light. When you're frustrated, when you're anxiousness, just breathe it in. Allow yourself to feel all of the feelings. Call in the violet flame to cleanse that energy. And as that energy is cleansed, as you allow your body to be scanned from head to toe with the violet flame to clear out any of that, cleanse that negative energy that you may feel from being misunderstood, anxiety, sadness, grief, allow it to be engulfed by the violet flame. And then also imagine it spinning and becoming purified into golden white light. So imagine the thoughts and the feelings, anything that comes from being purposely misunderstood. Cleanse it, transmute it into white light. And then once you have that beautiful ball of white light, send it to a specific part of your body that possibly need healing. I would say send it to like your hip, pelvic area, your hip bones, all of that. Because we're sitting, we're moving. Send it to your feet, the tips of your toes, the tips of your fingers. Because those areas of the feet and hands connect with your crown chakra, your head. And then you can send it to specific areas. Send it to your shoulders. You want to send it to your hips and your shoulders. Send it to that definitely that root chakra. Oh, I'm sorry. Burp is going to come out with it. The sacral chakra as well, because that is working, that's in the hip area, the root, sacral, and the solar plexus. Okay. During this week, you may want to work with the root chakra a lot because there's going to be a lot of crown chakra activations, crown chakra activity going on. As I said, we are connecting passionately to our guides. We're connecting more to our guides and our ancestors. So you're going to really need to be grounded during this time. You need to really stay balanced. With the Libra card here, look, underneath the Libra card is overwhelming joy. Overwhelming joy. Your ancestors and spirit guides, they feel overwhelming joy as you do the work, as you continue to walk your path, your life purpose and soul mission. You are on the right path, right? So continue to reject the world for this week or whatever. And again, with the misunderstanding here, if you feel rejected by your family, friends, loved ones, lovers, any of that energy, call upon the violet flame of Saint Germain to help cleanse out those negative energies, to ground them, to feel them, ground them, but also transmute them, cleanse them, and then imagine it, visualize it turning into white light, putting it into your diaphragm and your lungs as well, since it has come out here. Because that's giving power to your throat chakra as well, so you can speak. I think about the diaphragm and lungs when we speak, when we sing, when you dance, when you move with the movements. Whenever you move, you need that breath. First card to clarify misunderstanding, we have flow. So exactly, like I said, when you get into a spot where someone is committed to misunderstanding you and understanding you, don't get frustrated. Just transmute the energy and just continue to flow, because while you're the HPIC, okay, they are not even on your freaking level for you to be given. It's so much energy to be connecting so passionately to someone who is committed to misunderstanding you. Okay, someone who is committed to staying where they are. It says they want to continue to blame childhood triggers instead of accepting and taking back their power and being accountable for their future. Like, you don't have time to continue to try to save someone that don't want to be saved. Okay? It's time for you to keep moving forward and connect passionately to your future. That's why we are being spiritually strategic during this week. And it's possibly good for us to ground ourselves, because a lot of people have a little turmoil when it comes to the holidays. We need to hold space for those who may be going through heartache and pain because they can't be with their family. We need to hold space because sometimes the holidays can be a turbulent time when the family get together. We need to hold space for that peace and the flow, that unbotheredness. Next card that we're going to clarify is that prosperity card that we saw earlier. We're going to have a really great, wonderful prosperity. Here we go with crystal work again. So again, that's being spiritually strategic card. And look, spiritually strategic. See it, feel it, imagination. You need to work with the crystals. It's going to help to bring in an abundance of prosperity. See it, feel it, imagine it, okay? You're going to be things that you want to prosper in, things that you want an abundance on. You need to see it, feel it, use that imagination to see it, feel it, and to amplify it. Next card that we're going to clarify is your energy shifts rooms. Your energy shifts rooms, right? One of the readers I recently listened to spoke about how we may waste a lot of energy. So we need to get into the habit within these next 7 days of sealing our energy, being visualizing all of this. When we're speaking with a family, maybe doing any spiritual work or whatever, opening ourselves up, right? Imagining our aura expanding and filling the room, right? And opening up that portal, or just imagine the space opening up and you're connecting to the ethers, to the spirit guides. Imagine Saint Germain coming, putting a shield of protection so that your auric field won't be open to any malevolent, I think that's the word, entities or energies. While you're open, you can protect yourself while you're doing your spiritual work. Maybe if it's a reading or doing a reading for someone, or doing any kind of work for anyone or yourself. And then making sure that you're closing down your energy, especially if you are a massage therapist or anything like that as well. You open up your energy so that you can send that healing through your hands, as you're massaging someone. And make sure once you're done with that massage that you close off your energy and put a close, she says she imagines a close sign on her back, right? So just different ways you can come up with your own way of opening come up with your own opening ritual ceremony or whatever when you do your spiritual work, and come up with your own closing ritual ceremony when you're shutting down after doing any spiritual work, readings or anything like that. Okay, so the first card to clarify your energy shifts room is you intimidate them. Your energy is so powerful. Right? Your energy shifts rooms. It intimidates people. Man, woman, cat, dog, child. Probably not child. Anyway, your energy, you intimidate people. Your energy is so powerful. All right, and so you have to be a little bit more mindful with what rooms you walk into, what spaces you go into, because your light is bright, whether you know it or not. They see you, okay? They try to act like they don't, but they do. Next card clarifying your energy shifts room is, it says true star power is when your soul brightens every environment you enter. This is your energy shifts rooms. And it's saying, again, you have true star power. Okay? Your soul brightens every environment you enter. It says first time seeing you, they are wowed. Command attention. Your star power commands attention. That's why you intimidate people. Okay? And that's another reason why you got to be spiritually strategic. This energy that I just read came out underneath being spiritually strategic and visualize your diaphragm and lungs. Make sure you're doing breathing exercises when you are entering new spaces, new rooms. Come up with a ritual as when you are stepping out into the world. So, put a prayer over yourself that you close off your energy and that there's no leaks. Your energy isn't leaking out when you're not meaning for it to leak out. Okay? Set an intention for a filter, right? So that if there's anyone that needs help, because we don't want our energy to be shut down to the point where if someone needs help or need a word, we don't get it and we can't give it to who may need it. We don't want our energy shut down to the point where we don't get warnings or anything like that. So that's the part that I'm kind of confused about when it comes to shutting down our energy. But if we set the intention, if we be spiritually strategic and we set the intention and we imagine, see it, feel it, imagine how we want that to look when we step outside. We want our energy sealed. We don't want none of our energy wasted or leaking out, but we also don't want negative energies coming into us. So maybe we can create a force field around ourselves as we step out to maybe go, party, have a good time, go to the grocery store, whatever it is, that we put that protective shield over us so that our energy isn't leaking, but also nothing is sneaking in to pollute our aura and our energy field. We put that force field of protection around us, but also leave openings for blessings to come in, for warnings or whatever we may need. Last card that we're going to clarify, we have money is no object. Money is about to be a non-factor because you're going to have so much of it. You're not going to be worried about, am I going to have enough to do this? Am I going to have enough to do that? See it, feel it, and imagine the abundance of prosperity, abundance coming in, a prosperity of abundance. See it, feel it, imagine it. While you're working with a crystal, you want to hold on to, maybe have crystals surrounding you or holding it in your hand while you're doing that, because this is going to help to keep you grounded in the 3D, but also allow you to connect to the higher realms as well, because crystals are of both dimensions. They're very spiritual, but also very grounding, pure energy. Right? So it's about to be no object for you. First card to clarify: money is no object. Put yourself out there. Keep putting yourself out there, no matter you're getting a lot of views or not. Every time you put yourself out there, every time you do it, it's exercise. It's an experience, a learning experience. It's strengthening the muscle. I just wanted to flex. I need to work out some more, but it's strengthening your spiritual muscle. It's strengthening that public speaking muscle as well. So it's just great practice, because you're going to be put in the position where you're going to have to do the things, and when you do, it's going to be easy because you've done it already. So make your page. Even Tabitha spoke about the fact, she's like, wasn't nobody watching my videos? I would have 30 people in my live, and then all of a sudden I went out to eat a sandwich and I posted about it. I looked 30 minutes later, 50,000 views. By the next day, 150,000 views, 100,000 views. And she told her husband, I think I'm going viral. He told me what that means. She said, I don't know, but I think I'm going viral. Because she auntie. But it can happen like that. And that was literally her story, where her money was no object. She was just flowing, listening to her intuition, trusting her gut. That is her message. She even speaks about how even from a child she would have dreams that would manifest. I don't have that ability. I don't think. No, I've never experienced it, but some of you may, and it may be a gift that you are have been downloaded with. Who knows? Next card to clarify money is no object is drink tea. Okay, so I don't know, somebody might be spilling some tea to you. Okay, that may have an opportunity or sparks an idea. Okay, that may plant a seed that you're going to manifest that's going to make money no object. But also, just when the last time you had some tea? You know, I have a mixture of like dry herbs, and I hadn't drunk tea in a while, so I need to, this will be the perfect week for me to drink tea, probably, you know, a cup every day, now that, you know what I'm saying. So I'm glad that, you know, the ancestors brought that up, because it's good to have that warm drink infused with, you know, different herbs and roots or whatever to nourish your body. But that warm water going down is really good to help flatten the stomach as well. But it's like a massage for your body internally, kind of help to flush out toxins and things like that. Maybe stimulate urine flow to flush out toxins, probably stimulate the colon, you know, to stimulate the ushering out of waste in that direction. You know, maybe help to stimulate the mucus. If you start, you know, feeling a lot of mucus in your throat, mucus is just your body cleansing itself, right? So don't be afraid when you start snotting or whatever. I would say give it 3 to 4 days, you know, to just naturally drain before you start taking stuff to stifle it. Because again, that's your body getting rid of waste. There's only one cause of mucus via Dr. Sebi and his theories. There's only one cause of disease, and that's an excess of mucus in a particular part of the body, you know. So if you're having issues with your lung, with pneumonia, if you have pneumonia or whatever, there may be an excess of mucus around your lungs. If you have harsh periods, I feel there may be an excess of mucus around your reproductive organs and things like that needs to be flushed out. Massage is a really good is the best way to stimulate circulation. The healing is in the oxygen and nutrients in our blood, right? And when the muscles are tight and tense or in a constant state of constriction due to injury, and then the body re-healing itself, doing it, not really healing itself, but adapting to whatever muscle may have been injured, it adapts. So muscles start to move to be able to compensate and to keep movement in whatever joint or part of the muscle that has been injured. In that adaptation, the muscle that was injured begins to atrophy, you know. But massage helps to realign the muscles, so it may re-injure an area of the body, but it's re-injuring it. It's moving those muscles that has moving them back to an alignment, and it's allowing blood to get to that muscle that was injured to help restore it. Okay, and so as it works, that blood has to filter through, get out any toxins that may have been stuck in there. Because think about it, when there's an injury, there is an access of constriction in that area. The muscles constrict, things have to work harder. When you work out in the gym, what happens the next day? You're sore. Why are you sore? Lactic acid. There's a buildup of lactic acid that I feel, and I think years ago I did tried to do a search, and I may do that again to see what correlation does lactic acid have with mucus. If there is a correlation, I believe I found one, but it was so long ago I don't remember. But then you get that buildup of excess the muscle and all of that begins to calcify, and we have to massage helps to go in to break all that up so that healing can commence. That was a lot. Again, these are theories that have just kind of come, and so it's really fitting for the time that we're in, because there's not going to be a lot of vocabulary for what we are experiencing, because it's a whole new world flow, a new fantastic point of view. Know what to tell us, no. I don't know the words, but you might need to listen to that song and allow that to sow some good seeds of intention and just good feelings and excitement about the newness. Okay? So I'm going to end that right there. I wanted this read to be kind of quick because I know I'm going to want to come through with the other decks as they come in. I know I'm going to want to play with them. So I think I'm up here. I'm excited. I'm like, I think I got it said between this time and that time. And so we kind of coming up on the first, mark of the starting point, because they give you like a range. So we're coming up on that. So I'm like, it might be here, but then it could be at the latest point. And then sometimes it don't come at all. They say you getting same day, and it don't even be making it. Alright, so they're all still giving that time range. So I don't see none of them are out for delivery or anything like that. So it may be coming in towards the latter end. Boo. But yeah, I got some good decks coming in. I got one for the haters. I don't know. I might need to shut up because I don't want no energies trying to jump in and blocking my joints, okay? And baby, she is looking refreshed. I feel like these cheekbones are popping. The bags under my eyes ain't giving like they used to give. That's from massage as well too. Like I've been saying, I've been cultivating my style and my approach to massage. I really do feel like it is different. So I don't know. We just flowing. HBIC energy. We just gonna flow and allow the blessings to be magnetized to us, the opportunities to be magnetized and attracted to us, and it's going to come to us. Okay? So yeah, it's gonna be fun working with these new decks. I'm excited. Hopefully nothing gets in the way and everything will come through. Okay, let me see it and feel and imagine that. Okay, for today, go make me some tea. I'll probably go ahead and make me some tea once I finish this. But baby, yes, this week we're being spiritually strategic. Know that rejection is God's protection. So as you reject the world, you reject any offers that's coming in because you are in extreme hermit mode. We know what hermit mode is. Hermit mode is going into the wilderness, going into the unknown, being in that in our aloneness, maybe even a little bit of the dark night of the soul, dark night energy. And I think one of the decks that I ordered has something that spoke about that. I think it said sublimation. I didn't even know what that was. And that's the only reason I got the deck, is because I saw calcination, and I was like, okay, calcification, with pineals calcified, you got to decalcify the pineal. There might be something there, because that was a word I've never seen before. Sublimation, I think that's what it was. I'm not really sure. That was a word I hadn't seen before. So I'm like, okay, so this is going to inspire me to research and to look up definitions to learn what this is. So I'm like, okay, that's the only reason I got that deck. And the other ones just seemed in alignment with some of the messages that I've been receiving, and just different ways we can expand on certain messages. So yeah. And the good thing about Amazon, I know if it don't come in, I can always get my money back. It's not too hard to get a refund on there. But they're gonna come in. Every one of them, they're gonna come in today. Okay? And it's gonna be great. We're gonna have a great time. Let's plant the seeds of potential. We're gonna have a great time going in a little bit deeper and just seeing how it expands our messages and give us more insight. But anyway, family, I hope that helped in some way, shape, form, and fashion. I love you all, and until next time, peace.